Okay.
We're all ready?
Yes.
Perfect. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, staff, fellow councilors. I'd like to call to order the Finance Administration Committee meeting for Tuesday, October 12th, 2021 at 5:17. You will note that Ministerial Order MY92 has expired, so by our procedure bylaw, 3 members of council must be present and 2 may attend virtually by phone or other means. At a special meeting earlier, we have implemented the changes to allow us to continue electronically, but until that happens, there will be 3 members of council in chambers to accommodate the procedure bylaw. I first of all like to acknowledge that the Subasset First Nation in the town of Lake Cowichan have shared values in economic, social, and environmental sustainability on the lands that we share, and we thank them. And with that, I will look for any introduction of late items. Joseph, anything from you?
Nothing from me, no.
Nothing there. Fellow councilors? Excellent. Approval of agenda then, please. Moved by Mayor Day, seconded by Councillor Austin. All those in favor? None opposed. That motion carries. Thank you. Business arising and unfinished business is the next item. And that'll bring us to the municipal update. Joseph, if you have anything, please.
Well, it's a nice short report, as you can see. It's rather frustrating to deal with the architects and everybody else. They promised each week to get the tender package to me. And after I wrote this memo on Friday, I was told that we would get it this week. I just have to believe it to see it. I have to see it to believe it.
Okay. Any questions, comments from council? Councillor Womaka, please.
I was just wondering, getting into the rainy season, whether we'll be able to go ahead or whether you foresee any, what would you call them?
Any issues?
Delays, further delays.
There may be delays, but I think the project can still move ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else? No, all good. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Joseph. We have no delegations or representations, no correspondence. So that'll bring us to reports. The first report is from the Director of Finance, financial report for the period ending September 30th, 2021. Ms. Gill, please.
Oh, thank you, Councillor McGonigal. So the financial statements are attached. We have 4 properties sold in tax sale. 3 were sold to residents and 1 was acquired by default by the town. So the year is progressing and we're now starting on collections. So business license revenue is one area that we're focusing on. So we've mailed out some past due statements and hopefully we'll make movement there. We've closed the Lakeview Park Campground and the Visitor Center for the season. So depending on how COVID goes, that might change the reservation opening date for Lakeview Park for next year. So we're still sort of in a waiting pattern to see what happens there. And the next meeting we'll be bringing forward the waste services bylaw for these fees for 2022 and 2023. If there's any other questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
Great, thank you very much. Any council members with questions or comments? I see no hands or jumping up and down in chambers here, so I would think not. If you do have anything, please reach out to Ms. Gill. She'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you, Ms. Gill. Next report is the building inspector's report for September 2021. That's just for information. No comment on that, Joseph? You're muted, sir. Sorry.
You may want to tie that into the financial statements. You would notice that the billing report indicates $98,000 in fees, but the financial statement indicates on page 1, $108,000 and $823. $108,823. So we've had a pretty good year, but you wouldn't know it from the activities that are taking place other than what's happening. It's fairly steady. So I think it's been a good year building wise.
Thank you very much. I think it'll be busier next year if you look at the subdivisions that are currently in place or in the process. Any other questions, comments, council? No? Okay, again, that's just for information. Lake Cowichan Fire Department incident report is next. I have to bring that up. So this is for August 2021, the fire incident report. I'm looking for a resolution to accommodate the expenditure of $12,513.75 for the fire department August 2021 incident report. I'll get back to my live. Moved by Councillor Austin, seconded by Mayor Day. Questions or comments on this? See none, I'll call the question. All those in favor? None opposed. That motion carries as well. Bylaw officer report for August, September. Joseph, anything on that?
Well, just that he was rushed on Friday to get these two reports in, and you notice that he didn't mention numbers, so that's something that I will deal with him. He just basically indicated the issues he was having with the different areas of bylaws, but not numbers.
So perhaps in next month's update that could be accommodated. Just implementing the numbers of those 2 months and
of the infractions, yes.
Excellent. Anyone else? Just whipping along here. Under E, Director Finance, command truck purchase. Ms. Gill, please.
Okay, so I had a discussion with the fire chief, and they would like to purchase a pickup for the replacement of the fire department number 4 command truck. The existing truck that will be kept and be used as a wildland fire truck. And they need about 15,000. So this would be for next year's budget of funds to, and they believe that can be covered through grant funding to equip the command truck with lights and other wildland fire equipment. So because of the deployment by the to Vernon and Cache Creek to assist with the wildfires in BC, the funds will come from there to purchase this new truck. And they would like to order that sooner rather than later, as there's a 6-month delay in the delivery of equipment. And so for that, they need council approval so they can proceed with the order and the purchase of this new vehicle.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure we've all had a chance to read that report, and looking for a council resolution if you're so inclined. Moved by Councillor Romack, seconded by Mayor Day. Questions or comments? This will not be a budget increase for this year, just to be clear. Okay, no more comments. I will call the question. All those in favor? None opposed. That motion carries as well. Thank you, Ms. Gill. Hopefully that takes less than 6 months to get here, but you can't get anything. It's unbelievable when you go into hardware stores or trying to find even building materials is problematic. Notices of motion. Anybody? There was nothing implemented at the beginning. I would like to move a vaccine mandate discussion for employees and staff, whether or not that can be implemented by the town of Lake Cowichan as other organizations have done in the past. Perhaps we could have that discussion during a council meeting of the whole and just see if there's any interested in moving forward with that for the protection not only of ourselves but the people that we serve. I think it's important to set a good example, and that may be an avenue to at least have that discussion. So on the appropriate agenda, if that could move forward. And my apologies for not getting that to the agenda committee as a possible topic. It just came to mind. Moving to public relations items, anybody? Councillor Austin, you must have one.
I've got a bunch, but I was, sorry. Well, I do. I get notices from Isabel McKenzie, the seniors advocate. October is a very busy month for special days. October 1st was National Seniors Day. October 10th was World Mental Health Day. October 12th is Arthritis Day. And October 24th is Brain Cancer Awareness Day and also World Stroke Day. So there's a lot going on in October. And that's all I have to say at this time.
Great, thank you very much. Anyone else? I'd just like to congratulate the Lake Cowichan Kraken on their first victory on Friday last, and a follow-up in Parksville. Also back-to-back wins, so congratulations to the boys for breaking the ice on those victories. Continued success. Nice to see the arena with upwards of 180 people in there to watch some good hockey. So if you haven't had a chance, please come on out and support the local team and have a look at some nice junior hockey. Anyone else? Seeing none, we'll move to question period. Oh, who do I have?
I think
Sorry.
Bob.
I'm looking everywhere. Go ahead, Mary Day.
That's okay. I just wanted to say if anybody's listening out there, they can go to Vancouver Island Junior Hockey. That's VIJHL and look for the Kraken schedule, just to follow up on Councilor McGonigal's comments. So come out and enjoy one of their home games. They're great to watch.
Great. Thank you very much for piggybacking on that. And I believe you're the play-by-play announcer of the Kraken, are you not?
I am on probation in that that position, but enjoying learning lots. And it was interesting when I started. I could tell I was no Danny Galvin, but and I compared myself to others in the league that were doing it, and a lot of these guys are doing it for 8 to 10 years. So I'm a rookie, and I hope to get better and hold that position for at least 2 or 3 years.
Great. You're hoping not to get sent down is what you're saying. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, no more public relations. We will go to question period then. And the maximum time for each person is 3 minutes. Total maximum time allotted is 15 minutes. If you have any questions or comments on the items on tonight's finance and administration agenda, you can phone 250-749-6681 or email to general@lakecowichan.ca. Phone number again, 250-749-6681 or by email, general@lakecowichan.ca. We will pause for 3 minutes and return at 5:35.
Video. Video.
I have 5:35 on my watch. Once Mr. Fernandez comes up, we'll wait for the plethora of questions and emails that have come in.
None at all.
Not depressing, it's just that we're so efficient, I believe. Yes, Joseph.
I just, when you spoke on the vaccine policy, I did get a vaccine policy from the town of Creston. And it's not been put to the test yet, but it's something I can share with council.
And I think it's important that we do get legal counsel on that as well. Whether it can be implemented in a municipality or not is another thing. Large corporations are one thing and crown corporations are another, but whether or not a municipality can do it, I think would be great advice to have just for the protection of everyone, whether you believe it or not. Great. With that, I will look for adjournment. Moved by Mayor Day, seconded by Councilor Vomaka. First two people I saw. All those in favor? Opposed, if any? Motion carries. 10 minutes, and we will return for sustainable planning. See you back.